Alright guys, so this is a 2015 Ford Mustang. My door was flappy, it wouldn't close, and it wouldn't stay latched, so it would, just kind of go up like this in the breeze. I couldn't find a single video how to remove it. So, at first I thought, hey, this hole can be accessed from here. Negative. That's not going to happen. As a matter of fact, there's a black sort of like a cover around the filler neck that you can't really get to. So then I thought I'm going to remove my back wheel and try to get an access through there. And as you can see, here, let me put it down. As you can see, this studs, the pins over here, I thought you need to remove them to get to it. The problem is that when I was moving them a little bit, I wouldn't feel anything in the cover here. It wouldn't move at all. So I wished, and I want to thank the guy. It's a F-150 filler neck removal video. Of course, it's not the same as here. You don't have any bolts at all. I mean, none whatsoever. But it kind of gave me an idea what probably Ford did to this car as well. Is they probably use more or less the same system. And I was right. So here's the filler neck. What happened to me is that this little spring broke off. Again, same issue, because it went through the hole and it kind of like just popped out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually do the same thing the guy with the F-150 did. I'm gonna drill here. Let me try to get to it. I'm gonna drill through that pin and try to bring it out, put a washer, put a screw, and hopefully it'll never, come out again. And then I'll install the spring back and we should be good. So, how I removed it. This is a pain in the ass, but it's doable. You have to get, you have to be really careful because, there's paint here and you can scratch the crap out of it using any hard tools, like right here a little bit. I got a little bit, but, live and learn. So, what I did is when this thing is installed in here, this part is inside there, kind of like that. So in order to get to it, there are latches on the actual thing. They're a little stripped, but you'll see them right here. There are latches all around. So what you do is that I took a little, Allen key, just small but not too small to bend, and I would carefully get under the rubber and pull the rubber out like that. And then I would feel, kind of running down the pin, I would feel for that latch. And then when I would hit that latch, I would actually take my whole hand, and it would just be installed like this, and I would push down on it, put a screwdriver on top, and kind of like move back and forth. Sure, and you'll feel it as soon as one of those latches comes out. You'll feel it, and at that point you're pretty much 80% there. After that, you kind of you hold that if possible, and then you keep on going with a little hex key until you get to the next latch. And then once you hit it, get a screwdriver in there, push up against it so you kind of free up some room, and then pry it with a screwdriver, and then you'll get even more space to put your fingers now. And then after that, you get to the point where all the latches are removed. Now here's the hard part. Also, the hard part is that this compartment does not clear the fueler pipe at all. So what you have to actually do, and you have to be really careful about this, you have to push on that. See how much it moves? But you have to be really careful, because if you break that, you're pretty much screwed. I mean, chances are low, but hey, it's possible. Now don't forget about, there's a hose here which is evaporation, I think, for the tank, so the gases don't accumulate. Make sure you don't rip that, or otherwise it's gonna smell pretty bad, I think. To be honest with you, I don't know what's actually gonna happen if you rip this. So that's that. I mean, I'm not gonna blah blah about it. It's a pain in the ass, especially if you've never done this. Make sure you remember to push this out of the way, but once it's rotating, oh, that's another thing. Once this thing, all the latches have been removed, it'll rotate a little bit. So you kind of like, you'll know it'll go up and down, but you'll feel like this part is holding. And that's when you have to like carefully wiggle it as you push on the filler neck. And well, I'm assuming installation is going to be backwards, so I'm going to push this out of the way, push it in, careful not to, you know, nick my spring anywhere here, and then you know, I'll just snap it back in, and that should be it. All right, guys, good luck. Hopefully this will help somebody, because yeah, I spent 2 hours trying to figure out, like I said, getting from the back, or from the bottom, getting from the back. None of it worked. Good luck, guys.